Hey guys, fantasy football season is officially here. Before we get into this show, make sure you head on over to thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. Get the 16-round draft solution. I give you all the optimal players draft in each round, omitting all of the potential busts. Now, today's episode is the suck-episode, fantasy football players that suck. So everything is there on a silver platter to you in the 16-round draft solution, omitting all of these players, giving you all of the optimal players, guys. Get the 16-round draft solution, sleepers, breakouts, optimal players to draft in each round, video training, and all of my notes, everything there for you in the most interactive, most optimal way to get a roster and dominate your leagues, guys. 16-round draft solution at thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. Head on over there now, and if you're on YouTube, there's a link below. I've pinned it in the comments as well. Get 16-round draft solution and dominate your leagues. Now, let's get to that suck-episode, guys. Fantasy football players that suck. Let's get to it.
It's all for the taking, cause this time is now and I gotta get it. I'm a beast, I'm a freak when it comes to winning. Eyes on the prize like it's television.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. We're doing one of my favorite episodes. We are doing fantasy football players that suck. So I've got a list of guys here. Actually, I'm going through literally by depth chart, A to Z, and giving you guys players that suck, players that have had years to wow me, and guess what, guys? I'm not wowed. So this is one of my favorite episodes. A lot of people like it. There's a lot of sucking going on, but I will tell you this, guys, the season is coming. We're so close now. The time of this recording is August 27th. The season opener is September 10th. Now, I'm super excited about the primetime game. We got the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, what I'm so excited about this matchup is because it's Watson versus Mahomes. I mean, Watson is a good quarterback. He's a dynamic playmaker. They got a new offense. They got Cooks there. They got Fuller now, who's got to shift his gears and become wide receiver 2, 1, kind of be the front runner there. I still think Cooks is going to be the guy, but we got David Johnson there. We got two high-octane offenses. We got Clyde Edwards-Helaire being featured. So we are almost there. It's time to get excited. Football's here, and in order to get really excited, you got to be prepared for your fantasy draft. And again, to do that, head over to thefantasyfootballaccounts.com, and I've also linked it below. Get the 16-round draft solution. It is the game changer. All right, so I'm going to go through depth chart by depth chart. I'm going to walk through the players that suck, guys. It's very simple. Avoid these players. Years to wow us, we're not wowed. And again, leave your fantasy questions below. I try to answer as many as I humanly possibly can, and smash thumbs up. It really helps the channel. All right, so let's start off with the Arizona Cardinals here. Kyler Murray's okay. I'm not going to say he sucks. Kenyon Drake, he sucks. What has he done? What has Kenyon Drake done? Let's get to this. Let's get into the gear here. Kenyon Drake, years to wow us, we're not wow. Did nothing in Miami. What did he do? Tell me. Leave it in the comments. I want to know. He had 3 good games. I give him 4, maybe 5. I would say if you include average games in there, 5 good games last in his entire career. That's it. And you guys are drafting this guy in the first round, early second. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, he's got the ceiling. With risk comes upside, but is the juice worth the squeeze? Kenyon Drake sucks, okay? Now, let's keep going here. Larry Fitzgerald, he's going to be boring. Isabella, what did he do last year? Keyshawn Johnson, what did he do? They all suck. Dan Arnold, what has he done at tight end? Max Williams, they all suck, okay? Let's keep moving on here. Falcons, Ito Smith, he sucks. Brian Hill, he sucks. Quadri Olsen, they suck. That's why I love Todd Gurley so much. That's why I'm wearing a Falcons helmet. You think I'm a Falcons fan? I'm not a Falcons fan. I'm a Todd Gurley, gonna crush it in 2020 fan. 2020 fantasies fan. Like, listen, these are guys that could potentially bust. Ito Smith, Brian, don't put these guys on your roster. Now, they could be a handcuff if Gurley goes down, but knock on wood, that won't happen. But I like Todd Gurley this year a lot because of the players around him. And this is a tip here, guys. When you're drafting any player, okay, any player, look around him. If the players around him suck, he's probably going to thrive. And that's why I hate Nick Chubb this year, because he's got Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt doesn't suck, so I hate Nick Chubb. Does that make sense? I want that analogy to kick in, okay? So Ito Smith, Brian Hill, Quadri Olsen suck. Russell Gage at wide receiver, he sucks. What has he ever done? Laquan Treadwell, talk about the definition of sucking in the dictionary. A guy that was a top prospect coming into the NFL draft. This guy was supposed to be amazing. He was on the Vikings, but guess what he did on the Vikings? He sucked. That's it. Laquan Treadwell, you have no business being on any roster at this point. Years to wow me, Laquan Treadwell, and I'm not wowed. And there's other guys like Christian Blake and all these other guys that I'm not mentioning, like, Kadri Lee as tight end. He's a third string tight end. Am I going to mention him? Not really. So just presuppose if they're not mentioned here, they suck even more than the sucky guys, okay? Just so you understand. All right, for the Atlanta Falcons, now a guy that Jaden Graham, what has he done? He sucks, honestly. Like, what has he done? Absolutely nothing. So, Jaden Graham, Kadri Lee. Let's move on to the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see who sucks over here. All right, J.K. Dobbins, we don't know. Gus Edwards, Justice Hill. Listen very good, okay? If you were any good, Gus Edwards, they'd have no business bringing in Mark Ingram, and they would not have acquired J.K. Dobbins. So Gus Edwards, you, sir, suck. If you were any good, you'd be on the top of the depth chart, but obviously you're not that good. Justice Hill, same goes to you. Wide receivers, again, right in the dictionary where you have Laquan Treadwell, you have another name right beside it. Willie Snead. Talk about a guy who has got like 1-2 games in his life that was good. What has he done? Absolutely nothing, okay? Nick Boyle, tight end, all these guys suck. I mean, Marquise Brown's the only good guy. Miles Boykin, what have you done? What have you done? You suck. All right, Buffalo Bills, okay? Matt Barkley, backup quarterback. This guy was a top prospect in college coming into the draft. And people were looking at him, right? I saw him on the front of these magazines. Matt Barkley coming in. Woo, you suck, sir. TJ Yeldon, talking about sucking. If they believed in Yeldon, they would have even acquired Zach Moss. Hey, no, we're good. We've got TJ Yeldon. We don't need anybody else. But why do they need Zach Moss? Because TJ Yeldon sucks. Let's keep going. Cole Beasley, John Brown, they suck. That's why they brought Stephon Diggs. They needed the alpha on the team. They needed the alpha male. That's why Cole Beasley and John Brown just not that good. Sorry, you suck, guys. Dawson Knox hasn't done anything. Tyler Kroft, man, what have you done at tight end? Okay, Carolina Panthers. Will Grier, he's rookie last year. He kind of sucks. Mike Davis, what have you done? You suck. Curtis Samuel, all this talk about Curtis Samuel being the guy on Carolina throughout the years that can sheeps his feeding you. He sucks. All right, Robbie Anderson's got to prove to himself. I think he's good. I just don't think he had a good opportunity with the Jets. Ian Thomas, he needs to prove it. Seth Roberts, Farrah Cooper, you guys suck. Let's move on. The Bears, Mitch Trubisky, as of right now, I know you got a lot to prove, but you, sir, suck. As of right now, I think you take a step up this year. Anthony Miller's done nothing. Ted Ginn, Cordell Patterson, you guys suck. Jimmy Graham's done nothing lately. He sucks. Tariq Cohen, talk about sucking. Let's move on. Bengals here. Giovanni Bernard sucks. Travion Williams sucks. Samaje Perine. I used to call him Samaj Perine. Samaj Perine. I was wrong, but it's Samaje Perine. Fancy name. Sounds like an hors d'oeuvre. Would you like a Samaje Perine, please? Listen, you suck. You've done nothing in the league, right? Nothing. You sound like a fancy hors d'oeuvre. Fancy name. Great name. I like the name. It caught my attention. I like that Samaje Perine guy. What have you done? You've done nothing. You, sir, suck. Fancy name. Crappy performance. Let's keep going. John Ross, what have you done? You ran a 4.23 or whatever you ran, a 4.22 at Combine. Other than that, you've done nothing. You've sucked since. What have you done? What have you done to benefit my fantasy team? Nothing. Nothing, John Ross. You suck. Auden Tate. Auden, another fancy name. I like this name. Auden. It sounds so unique. It sounds so fancy. I want to draft Auden. No, you don't. Why? Because he sucks. Let's go on. Drew Sample at a tight end. You haven't even sampled the field yet, Drew Sample. Drew Sample, another guy who by name sounds like a cool player. Hey, that Drew Sample guy, I want to see what he samples out on the field. What have you done in fantasy football? Absolutely nothing. You, sir, suck. I mean, everyone else, man, I'm just not really sold on here. Samaje Perine. Let's move on. All right, let's go with the Cleveland Browns here. Baker Mayfield, everybody and their mother, every analyst and their father, every analyst and their brother, every analyst and their married sibling, married friend, married, whatever, best friend, cousin, everybody on the planet Earth, the new football said Baker Mayfield's going to break out last year, be a top 5 quarterback, except for one person. Okay, round of applause here for the counselor. I don't have my sound effect beside me here. Listen, Baker Mayfield sucks, okay? Dontrell Hilliard sucks. Odell Beckham sucks. Talk about a guy who was the most overrated player in fantasy history, being drafted in the first round 3 years in a row and sucked all 3 years in a row. Odell Beckham sucks. Now he's back down to reality as a third round ADP this year, but still sucks. Njoku can't stay on the field. He sucks. Let's go Dallas Cowboys. Darius Anderson at running back. Not sure what to expect here, but he sucks. Devin Smith sucks at wide receiver. These guys, there's a lot of sucking going on here aside from the obvious guys. Andy Dalton sucks. Broncos here. Royce Freeman has sucked. Phillip Lindsay's kind of overrated. I still think he sucks. If Phillip Lindsay was good, if Phillip Lindsay was elite top tier guy, they wouldn't have brought Melvin Gordon. They're looking for the alpha. They're looking for the alpha. I'm telling you, Jeff Driscoll sucks. Deshaun Hamilton done nothing. Okay, let's move on. And there's tons of guys, again, on the depth chart that I'm just not even, they suck so bad I'm not going to mention them. Bo Scarborough's done nothing. Kerryon Johnson's done nothing. Moving on to the Lions here, by the way. Chase Daniel sucks. Danny Amendola sucks. Jesse James sucks. All of these, Bo Scarborough, Ty Johnson sucks. Let's move on to the Packers here. Jamal Williams sucks. Jordan Love, we don't know yet. Marquise Valdez-Scantling, you had an opportunity to shine last year. Lazard's going to take your job. You suck. Jake Kumaro, another guy. That's a cool name, man. I want a little bit of that Jake Kumaro stock in my fantasy draft this year, man. Jake Kumaro, did you see that guy? He's done nothing. Nothing in the NFL. He sucks. Talk about a fancy name at tight end. I want Mercedes Lewis. Man, that Mercedes Lewis, did you hear about that guy? Mercedes Lewis, that guy's elite talent. He's done nothing. Nothing. And I can't invest. I can't see anything with Mercedes Lewis. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Now, I should go live on Instagram. I got to do something because I need to vent to my Instagrammers here as well as halfway through the show. By the way, guys, head on over to thefantasyfootballcast.com. We're going to continue here with the Houston Texans. I am doing a fantasy football suck-a-sode here, Instagram. I'm talking to YouTubers as well. We're halfway through. We are on the Texans. This is going to be released very soon here on my story mode, so swipe up to get it. And if you guys haven't got 16-round draft solution, get it, guys. YouTube, I've linked it here below. But this suck-a-sode is wild. Let's continue. I'm going to do a quick story mode with sucking, okay? Let's move on to the Texans here. AJ McCarron, what has he done? He sucks. Randall Cobb, talk about sucking so much on a team that the team didn't want you, and now you're on the Texans as a wide receiver 3 behind 2 other guys that suck. Well, I can't say Cook sucks, but Will Fuller hasn't even stayed on the field, so he sucks, man. Duke Johnson, what have you done? You suck too. Let's move on here. Indianapolis Colts, man. Jacoby Brissett lost his job to Phillips Crimea River Rivers. Now, you, sir, suck. Paris Campbell's done nothing. Zach Pascal, man. What has Zach Pascal done ever? What has Zach Pascal? Naheem Hines, if you were any good, they would have brought in Jonathan Taylor. You, sir, suck. Let's continue on here, guys. I'm going to just send this over to my story mode here. Guys, I'm telling you guys, Naheem Hines, if he was that good, they wouldn't have brought Jonathan Taylor. He sucks. Jordan Wilkins, what have you done, okay? Sucks. Who are the other guys? Trey Burton, man. Talk about a guy who flushed his career down the toilet. Mo Alley-Cox. What's a Mo Alley-Cox? That sounds like a popular name. Hey, man, you know that Mo Alley-Cox guy? Man, he's not good. He's not good. I'm sorry to tell you. Jacksonville Jaguars, Raquel Armstead, man. I think of arm wrestling every time I hear Armstead. I just want to arm wrestle over the top. 80s, if you guys seen the movie. All right, Jack Layton, what have you done? Chris Thompson sucks. Third stringer behind Raquel Armstead, arm wrestling instead. LaVisca Chenault, sounds like a fancy car. Did you drive a 1980 LaVisca Chenault? That's a fancy car. I like the name. It's cool. It's fancy. And there's a junior at the end of it. LaVisca Chenault Jr. Man. He's a rookie. He's coming in. A 1995 LaVisca Chenault. I like that. I like the name. It's fancy. I hope you perform. I don't know if you're going to suck this year. I hope you don't make my suck-a-sode next year. But I like the name. Hopefully you succeed. D.D. Westbrook. What have you done? Chris Conley, talk about a guy. Keelan Cole. Out of the injuries that the Jacksonvilles have had throughout the years with Marquise going down, all these going down, and you have not emerged as a wide receiver 1. Shame on you, suck. Tyler Eifert, I'm not gonna say anything here. And James O'Shaughnessy, sounds like a Hennessy, sounds like a drink, sounds like something cool. James O'Shaughnessy, man, oh man, that sounds like a cool name. He sucks. All right, Kansas City Chiefs. All right, Darwin Thompson. I had faith in you last year. You couldn't even beat Shady McCoy. You, sir, suck. Darrell Williams. Years on the depth chart, done nothing. You suck. Sammy Watkins saying you're going to get 100 receptions this year. Dude, are you dreaming? You have done nothing. From what I heard, you were partying the time you should have been succeeding. Oh, now you're focused when they brought in Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, and there's 5,000 other targets for Pat Mahomes to throw to. Now you want to play? Too late, you suck. Ricky Jones, man, you sir suck. Chad Henne. Chad Henne's still in the league? Chad Henne? Chad Henne. Oh my goodness, he's behind Mahomes. Chad Henne's still in the league. Dude, this guy's got to be 150. How old is this guy? I'm going to look this up. Hold on a sec. Is there an age? Age 35, Chad Henne, dude. Dude, what do you think? You're Tom Brady or something? What do you think? You're like Peyton Manning or something like that? You're still in the league? Are you kidding me? Chad Henne? Okay, so I apologize when I said Laquan Treadwell is the definition of people that suck. So when you go to the dictionary and look up suck, it's Chad Henne. I mean, this define. Oh, and some people are going to put in the comments, oh, Joe, he's a veteran guy. He's a plug-and-play guy. He's reliable. He can come in. He's a good backup, Joe. Dude, he sucks. What has he ever done? When 10 years down the road, when you look at legacies and you look at, the quarterbacks, are you going to remember Chad Henne? Probably because of this video. But aside from that, you're not going to remember Chad Henne. Maybe Pat Mahomes, gets an injury and Chad Henne comes in and wins the Super Bowl. Maybe it's still in the stars. Maybe it's written. But Chad Henne, are you kidding me? All right, Los Angeles Chargers, Justin Jackson, you suck. Joshua Kelly was acquired for a reason. Mike Williams already banged up. He sucks. All the other wide receivers. It's like Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and a bunch of nobodies after that. Like, nobody cares. Hunter Henry, you can't even stay on the field. Tyrod Taylor, you suck. Rams, Darrell Henderson, you sir suck. They wouldn't have brought in Cam Akers. You should have been the starting guy. With Gurley gone, I thought they believed in you. They don't. You know why? Because you suck. Same with Malcolm Brown. What has he done? Cool name, Malcolm Brown. Sounds like a cool name. I like it. I like that guy. He sounds like a good guy. Been on the team for a while. You think that he'd emerge. Why? No, because he sucks. Cooper Kupp, he's okay. Josh Reynolds kind of sucks. Van Jefferson was acquired for a reason. Tyler Higbee is safe. Gerald Everett, if you were good, Tyler Higbee would not have taken that starting job from you last year, okay? Derek Carr, okay, I apologize again. I keep apologizing here. You got the dictionary. You're opening it up to the word suck. You see Laquan Treadwell. You see a bunch of other guys like Peyton Barber, Sammy Watkins, and they're right on the top. Derek Carr. This guy is supposed to be the guy. He's supposed to be the franchise guy. What has he done? Nothing. Why? Because he sucks. Jalen Richard sucks. Lynn Bowen, we don't know. Oh, here we go. Another guy that's in the dictionary on the list. Devontae Booker, a guy just doesn't get it done. Just doesn't. And Theo Riddick's on here. I don't know why, because he sucks. Hunter Renfrow, what do you know? He sucks. Brian Edwards, I heard he's doing well in camp. We don't know. Nelson Aguilar, how did he end up on here? Wasn't he like on the Eagles sucking over there? Zay Jones, what has he done? He sucks. Jason Witten, he wasn't he retired? What's he doing back? He sucks. Miami Dolphins here. Patrick Laird sucks. Myles Gaskin. Talk about another guy. Josh Rosen was supposed to be the guy in Arizona, was shipped off to Miami, and he's playing behind Ryan Fitzmagic. It's like suck after suck after suck. It's terrible, man. Jakeem Grant, what have you done? Isaiah Ford, I don't know, man. These guys all suck. All right. Miami, we're done Miami. We're on Minnesota Vikings. Mike Boone, he's good. He just doesn't get the opportunity. Why? Because he probably sucks. Ameer Abdullah, if you guys remember him in his rookie year, he came in. I remember this. He came it was a preseason game. I was even sold. This is when it was like 5-6 years ago. I was just really getting into fantasy analysis. And I saw this guy. I was drafting him in like the 5th round. I'm like, oh, 5th, 6th round. He's a steal on the Detroit Lions. He was shaking and baking. And he had it was the highlight of his career. It was a preseason. I got to find it. I think I posted on Insta. I got to pull it up. He looked really good on one play in one preseason game. It was like honestly watching something it was like watching Jordan in his prime. He did this shake and bake move. He looked phenomenal. And ever since then, he's absolutely done nothing. So Ameer Abdullah, I feel for you, man. Tajay Sharp, nothing sharp about him. In fact, he's dull as ever, and he sucks, okay? Kyle Rudolph, Irv Smith Jr. stepped up there. You, sir, were safe and reliable, but you suck now. Jarrett Stidham, dude, you lost your job. You suck. Brian Hoyer, I heard he's doing good in camp, but I think that's Newton's job. Rex Burkhead, talk about a guy who sucks. I think Damian Harris is probably the best back there. Sony Michel can't stay healthy. James White, he's always part of a committee. Don't draft anybody. Maybe Cam Newton, if anything, and Devin Asiasi as a sleeper tight end because we don't know what to expect from him, and he's a high ceiling, and he could be a tight end. We know Cam Newton likes tight ends. Stay away from these guys, okay? Suck. And again, if you want to avoid these guys, get the 60-round draft solution, okay? New Orleans Saints, Taysom Hill, you suck. If you're any good, you would have taken the job from Drew Brees. You just come in on, you're just used for a couple plays. You suck. Latavius Murray, you suck. Ty Montgomery, you suck. All your other guys suck. Traquan Smith sucks. All these guys. Emmanuel Sanders sucks. All you guys suck. All right, New York Giants, Deion Lewis, you suck. Colt McCoy, you suck. Golden Tate, you suck. Sterling Shepard, you suck. Everybody here sucks except for Saquon Barkley. And I like Slayton and I like Daniel Jones. All right, New York Jets, the entire team sucks. That's it. I don't need to say anything else. I don't care. I don't want to hear about Le'Veon Bell. If Le'Veon Bell was good and it was as advertised on the Steelers, he would have done well with the Jets. I don't care about O-line. I don't care of lack of receivers. If you tell me they have lack of receivers, that means they suck, which means I'm right, or which means the quarterback sucks, Sam Darnold, and he's not getting it to the receivers. Either way, there's a lot of sucking going on here. This team, it is the epitome of sucking. It's the pinnacle, I should say. Sorry. The pinnacle of sucking, okay? They suck. All right, Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz sucks. If he was any good, he would have finished the season. Maybe even a playoff game. He sucks. Boston Scott sucks. I like Miles Sanders. Deshaun Jackson's done nothing for years. He sucks. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Oh, all the hype around this guy. All the hype as a rookie. Oh, we're going to, acquire J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. This sounds like a cool player, man. Let's check out that rookie. Hey, we're going to, who are you guys picking? Oh, that J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. That guy looks really good. He's done nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It pisses me off. Dallas Goedert, nothing. All these guys suck, man. All right, Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, Benny Snell, you did nothing last year. You got to prove yourself. Jalen Samuels sucks. James Washington sucks. Listen, if James Washington was good, okay, let me repeat this. I want you guys to listen. Is this thing on? Tap, tap, tap. All right. Ryan Switzer, James Washington, if those guys were good, the Steelers organization, the GMs, the coaches wouldn't have said, hey, man, check that guy out. Chase Claypool, he looks good. They wouldn't have drafted him, but they did. Why? Because Ryan Switzer sucks. I saw a picture of Ryan Switzer posing in a picture showing his six-pack and his muscles. Like, what is that going to do? Why? Why is that going to do anything for you? What, you think you're cool because you're posing in a picture? You think that's going to help you? You, sir, suck, Ryan Switzer. You've done absolutely nothing. Vance McDonald, shame on you. You, I thought, were good last year. You were the only tight end there. I know Big Ben went down, but that's not your excuse. You suck. You suck. I don't know what to tell you. Mason Rudolph, I don't know what to tell you either. You're garbage too. All right, Seattle Seahawks. Carlos Hyde sucks, but he's enough of a pest to affect Chris Carson. Now, Chris Carson's a good player, but if the Seahawks really believed him, they wouldn't have brought Carlos Hyde. Rashad Penny, man. What's up with Rashad Penny? He sucks. Philip Dorsett sucks. Oh, he's fast, they say. He's in camp. He's fast. I don't care. He sucks. Greg Olson's done nothing. He sucks. 49ers. Tevin Coleman's done nothing. Jerick McKinnon's done nothing. Kendrick Bourne has done nothing. Dante Pettis sucks. I remember last year everyone was like, Dante Pettis, man. We got to get Dante Pettis, man. We got to draft Dante Pettis, man. He's ahead of Deebo Samuel, man. I was like, no, Pettis sucks. I saw him on his social media. He's posing like he thinks he's some sort of GQ model when he should be focusing on football. And I saw Deebo Samuel pumping it out in the weight room on his social media, doing all this, high-end workout stuff. This, I don't even know what to call it, man. It was just this body mechanical stuff that he was doing in the gym. It looked pretty high intense. Point I'm trying to make is Deebo was working out and Dante Pettis wasn't. So I saw Deebo Samuel last year. Nobody else did. Why? Because Pettis sucks anyway. Everyone else. Nick Mullins sucks. Jordan Reed is terrible. He sucks. Buccaneers. Dear Agabawali, Bawali sucks. LaShawn McCoy sucks. All these guys sucks. Ronald Jones could emerge, but he still sucks. OJ Howard sucks. They wouldn't have brought Gronkowski in. Yeah, Blaine Gabbert sucks. All right, Tennessee Titans. Darrington Evans is a rookie. We don't know. Corey Davis has done nothing. Adam Humphrey's done nothing. All these guys suck except for A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, and Ryan Tannehill and Geno Smith. All right, and the last team, the Washington, oh, wow, this is creative, football team. They've got a lot of sucking going on here, okay? You have a running back committee where Geis has now gone on all these allegations and he's in trouble. So he sucks just for not staying on the field and doing that to himself. He just sucks just for being a human being. All right, so now let's just keep continuing on here. Yeah, if you've done bad things to people, I don't agree with it. If you did it, if you're guilty, then you suck. All right, so Antonio Gibson, we don't really know. Bryce Love, I think, is the best running back. Adrian Peterson won't go away. He'll be a pest, and so will Peyton Barber. J.D. McKissick sucks. Logan Thomas at tight end sucks. These guys all suck, man. Kyle Allen, Dwayne Haskins. Anyway, stay away from the Redskins. Maybe McLaurin. That's all I like. All right, guys, that's it. Those are your sucky players for Fantasy Football 2020. So you say, Joe, who do you draft? Get the 16-round draft solution. That is your answer, guys. And I'm telling you, the way that it's laid out for you, it's really going to help you guys crush your leagues. Get the 16-round draft solution. Link below, thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. Hopefully, enjoyed this. I can't even talk. I said suck so much. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode. I know you did. Fantasy football players to suck. Fantasy football players to avoid for 2020 fantasy football. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Leave your fantasy questions below. Is there a sucky player I left out? Is there a sucky player I put in that doesn't really suck? Leave your comments, debate. I like it. Guys, I'm out. Thank you for being here. And I'm telling you, fantasy football is just around the corner. I'm out.